Boom, peace, intro. What's up, guys? Try to steer away from that light. My old Dutton Ranch shirt. Yeah, I don't know, man. A couple episodes left. I guess I'll hang in there. Checking out that new 1883, though. Sam Elliott. Pretty cool. I always liked Sam Elliott, but golly, looking at that show, he sure is getting old. Remind you how old we're all getting. You don't even think about it till you see it. Faith Hill. I remember Faith Hill back in the day. She was one of my favorites. But anyway, looks like that show might be pretty cool. I hope they keep it, close to history. And I realize it's about Duttons. It ain't, nothing, but about the pioneer days and all. I hope they keep it close. But of course, it started out, I don't know if any of you guys watched it, but right off the bat, Hollywood has to insult my intelligence with, Tim McGraw, I guess it is, riding this wagon and running from people, at least, 6 guys shooting at him constantly with pistol, can't even wound a dude, and he's going to take everybody out with his, that's the part that always gets me about a show is try to make it, at least possible. That's not possible, guys. Somebody's going to hit you through that wagon. None of that wagon will shield a bullet. None of it. It's just always crazy to me. But anyway, let's get back to the rest of these cars and other stuff in this box from Mr. Alex Long. And I also got a package from Diecast Clown I hope to get open. And then I received another one today from our buddy Kelly. And it's pretty heavy. Not exactly sure what's in there. He did say something about a display case, but I didn't really understand what it said. So anyway, looks like I got some loose ones here. I'll try to bust open and see what's in. Maybe some bone shakers, I don't know. And I say that because I see one, so I know one's a bone shaker. So anyway, there's the yellow Moon Eyes bone shaker, a loose one, which I ended up with quite a few of those. And the gray one, loose. That's pretty cool because I don't think I did take either one of them loose, which means I could put those in my bone shaker collection that I think I got the gasser collection going on now of open ones that I put wheels on. So I guess I could go ahead and do the old bone shakers I got, put wheels on, and put them in a collection as well. Oh, then another cool one. That's got to be Racing Champions or something. Yep, Racing Champions. Kiss car. Pretty sweet. I got the Kiss 18-wheeler, Guns N' Roses 18-wheeler, and Aerosmith 18-wheeler. I would have bought more, but I haven't seen any. I'm not sure if they're 164 or 143. They kind of look like 143. Maybe 164. I don't know. I'll show them sometime. Anyway, that's cool. Don't have that one. That'll be another loose one. And yep, that's a Racing Champions, all right. And like I said, guys, I don't know if there's as many in there, but there's to go. But there is some, and a lot of them are wrapped up. So. There is that. And I don't know, that's interesting. Check that out. I don't think I've ever seen that. That actually looks like an old original red line. Pretty sure it is. Beatnik Bandit. I think it says, I don't know if that says 87. '67. By Ed Roth. 68. Beatnik Bandit. And I'm pretty sure that's a real red edition because of the wheels. It's got them, remember they used to pop off in there? Pretty cool. I don't think I ever even remember that car when I was a kid. And what is this here? Now this is something, it looks like a General Lee of some sort, but not one like I've ever seen. Man, I wonder if that's cool. I wonder if that's original. I've never seen that. Yeah, doesn't look like a custom. I don't even know who makes that. Check that out. A Zinger General Lee. Is that really? It looks like a Johnny Lightning, but I don't know. See if I can see. Dodge, yep, Johnny Lightning. Check that out. Huh, that is too cool. Wild, man. I never even knew they had that. Johnny Lightning General Lee. That's cool. That's definitely going to have to be displayed up here. Wow, I'm going to tell you what. Mr. Long sure does have a lot of cool stuff, don't he? I tell you, a lot of these guys that have been collecting like this for so long have some cool stuff. Looks like I got another yellow bone shaker that's been opened. It's two. Not sure if my granddaughter has that. Well, I'm throwing these little things that are all taped up in my trash can. Well, it's about 5 foot away. So far, I've made one. The rest of them have all landed on the floor. Needless to say, basketball was never my deal. Oh, this one's cool. I did find one of these. Actually, I think somebody may have sent it to me. See, you get so many things and you can't remember anymore, but it was the Captain America drag bus. And he wanted me to try to do something to a drag bus. I bet this is it. I've never even thought about doing something to a drag bus, so I don't know exactly what. I would probably change some front wheels out, and back ones may stay just because they're so huge. They fit perfectly for that. Maybe throw some real long wheelie bars on there. Maybe put a cool rat thing. I don't know. We'll have to see. Pretty sure that's what that is. Stick that off to the side because I'm pretty sure he asked me if I could squeeze a drag bus in there. And he said he was going to include one in there, so that must be it. And I can't remember if I found that drag bus or if Diecast Clown sent it to me. Because it seems like I remember I seen one, but I didn't grab it. This looks like another. Yep, it is. Wheels are bent. what is that? The Flora, Delora, whatever. Doria. Dora. The door, Diora. But that's a red line. That's an old one. 67 Mattel's all it says on the bottom. But check that out. I'm sure if you took it apart, the wheels could be straightened. But, because it's got that suspension set up, you know. But I doubt I'll take it apart. I'll probably leave it just like it is with this other one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, looks like I got some other stuff that ain't necessarily cars here, guys. I'll show them, though. I have a lot of firearms, guys. A lot. 357 Magnums, 40. I mean, I have a lot of firearms. And I like quality firearms. SIGs, you know, Walther, Browning, Beretta, Kimber. Not the cheap stuff. I believe a good firearm is what a person needs. So he sent me some bullets. He told me that I probably didn't have any like that, and he's right. I don't have any of these. But my son showed me some of these a while back he found online, but I never bought any. I think it was called a shredder or something. Check that out. 9mm bullet. Yeah, he mentioned some of his loads fine in his firearm, but a buddy's of his it won't. Yeah, a lot of times in a semi-automatic, you're going to find hollow points. They're a little trickier to load. And this one will be even trickier because it's got the point right there. So if your feeding ramp isn't polished real good, it could cause a problem. Cheaper firearms will have that issue. A good quality firearm, Beretta, I have a couple of those. I have a M9A3, very nice one. I mean, that gun alone was $1,100. And it'll fire these like nothing. But I always keep critical defense ammo in it. And, but that's cool. I'll save those. These are good. Look like the kind of ammo that would rip your arm off. I definitely wouldn't want to be hit by it. And so thanks, buddy, for throwing that in there. Looks like he's seen that I like knives, and he's thrown some knives in here as well. There are a few more cars down there, I see. Yeah, here's a knife he sent. These are more, you could say fantasy style or something knives. These are actually, this one walks fairly good. I usually get a lot of, yeah, this one doesn't have an edge, which a lot of them won't if they're novelty. Some of them will, though. They'll have a razor on it. But good looking knife. But I tend to collect all kinds. I do like the Gerbers. You know, like I said, I have some old Frost cutlery and Gil Hibben. Actually, Gil Hibben makes a pretty good knife. Most of the Rambo knives that you've seen in any Rambo movie was made by Gil Hibben, and he makes pretty good handmade knives. And so I usually collect a lot of those, but I do have a lot of some of these style, and they're pretty cool. I collected them when I was younger. They're kind of lower on the scale, but they're pretty neat. You can usually get them for a fairly good deal here and there. And so that's cool. And like I said, I have all kinds of different knives. Here's another one. It's a Faulkner. Comes in a box. And it's a novelty knife too, usually. It's usually collected for a collectible purpose, usually, is what they usually make. Yeah, see, I have some that'll have some gold engraving, but that's basically what this is. Just a little lock blade. Yep. American Mint. Anniversary edition. Pretty cool. Nice solid lock blade. For defense, you usually want to use that thing up with it backwards, because you'd be surprised how strong, how even these type of lock blades are notorious for folding over on your fingers when you're in defensive mode. Don't ask me how I know that, I just do. But that one's pretty cool. I actually have some similar to it, with a gold inlaid eagle on it. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, more of a, like it says, collector style knife. Not so much battle knife or anything like that. That's cool. Thanks, buddy. Like I said, you didn't have to send me any of your knives and all, but that's cool. Here's some more. Looks like you sent me a neck knife. Let's be very careful with it. Make sure it comes out the right way. I always put it there. I always grab them like that and push it with your thumb. Definitely a ripper. I wonder if he put this handle on there himself. Looks like he may have. Don't know. Haven't ever seen this one before. But that's what those are good for. Throats. Then you got this one. I don't believe I've ever seen it either. A CKA dagger. Crawford Caser. And that's another thing. I've actually never came across a knife I can't throw. Learned that at a very young age. Shoot, I throw a ballpoint pen, buddy. Screwdriver, anything. Tire tool. I learned that when I was a kid. I was kind of hooked on it. And this is a CRKT. This is a, I didn't recognize the case, but I recognize the brand. That's a good one. That's the same brand as my neck knife. They usually have a much finer point than that. It's like this point's been busted off. I don't know if he busted it off or if it came in that way. Sometimes they come in that way. I've ordered several over the years for the guys in my family, and sometimes they'll come in and the tip's already busted off, and you're just like, man, I don't like that. Because that tip is, it's so important. I mean, it's like a needle. But this is still a very deadly knife. But yeah, throwing them is real handy. So that's a pretty cool little knife. Like I said, buddy, I don't know what you sent me all that stuff for, but that's cool. And he's got another one here. Then I got some cars left. So this one here is Majesty In Flight Bald Eagle Bowie Knife Collection. I do collect Bowie knives. This looks like another one that will be, hold on. Okay. This one, Certificate of Authenticity, number 5001. I do actually have some. I don't actually have one like this. Appears to be a full tang. Can't really tell because, yeah, I'd say it's a full tang. Probably 3/16 steel, 440 stainless from American Mint, 420 stainless. Pretty nice. Definitely. That was pretty cool, buddy. Inlaid eagle. Yeah, comes in a nice little case. Try to hold it up there. I have some like this that come in cases like that, but they're cheaper. They're not, the blade's skinny. I could tell by the handle it's weak and cheap plastic. The ones I have, they're like this. This one looks a lot stronger. Pretty nice. That's pretty cool, buddy. Thanks again. Like I said, not sure why you send me. Hopefully you have a lot of these. I have done that. I've gave away a lot of my knives in the past to certain people because I have a lot of them. But that's cool. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate those. Now we got some old cars. Looks like I got some. We're almost to the bottom now. Some twin packs of some old Johnny Lightnings. Wow. Real old. I mean, these are, I'm not even sure what year. I don't know. I don't even see anything on it that says the year. I mean, the only date I see on there is, I don't know, I think that's talking about the race. It's talking about 74 and 75, 70. Those are just the cars, I think. I don't know if there's that. Still carded. There's another one. Got the official Pace Corvette. Still carded. I'll set these over here. Looks like he's been collecting for a while, guys. Finally down to the bottom of the box. Another official Pace car. The Hewittzhotwheelz 442. Now those are old. Yeah, I probably need to get a case to put those in. Trevor Samuda sent me some older NASCAR too that the blisters are not in such good shape like that. That would look good if I took them out and displayed them somewhere. And here's a Johnny Lightning. Nice little Indy car. That's pretty cool. Nice. 99 is what it says on the back. And then 99 event car, the Brickyard 400, Johnny Lightning. Nice. Wow, thanks, buddy. Finally got to the bottom of that box, guys. I really appreciate that, man. Like I said, I don't know what made you send all those to me. I do appreciate it. There's a lot of them there. I'm going to have to figure out what to display and all, and how to display it. But like I said, Trevor Samuda sent me some old NASCAR that are in blisters like that you can obviously tell if you took the car out, you can see it a lot better. And since I don't, I don't have no plans of reselling any of this stuff, so I don't necessarily need to keep it in there. And I don't mind keeping the ones I have in my blisters, as you see, because like I said, it's easier for me to go through here and wipe these blisters off with a microfiber than it is to clean the dust out of every single one of them loose cars. But if all them blisters were so weathered you couldn't see my cars, then I'd just as soon open them. So, but anyway, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. And I'm going to check out them bullets. I doubt I'll shoot them anytime soon. I may, next time I go to the range, I'll probably take 5 and make sure I can run them through there without any trouble. Then I'll save the rest. but I literally have thousands of rounds. I mean, for almost every caliber I have, and I have a lot. But I bought those way before all this shortage came about. I already knew it was going to happen. I planned for it anyway. And gamble on the fact that sooner or later they're going to make too much ammo illegal. It's funny how they never want to go after the criminal that has the gun. The criminal does something wrong with the gun, so they make another law that hurts nobody but the law-abiding citizen. Do they really think the criminal cares? That's like gun-free school zones. I went today, I just got back from going up there with my granddaughter for her Christmas party. And, of course, I have to leave my firearms at home. You can't even have them on the property, you know. But I take everything off my belt so there's no indication, and I just leave it in my car, even though I'm not supposed to. But really, I should be able to keep it on me. You're not going to stop somebody from going in there, and all you're doing is making people helpless if they do. I just disagree with that. You're not going to, as you've seen, you're not going to stop a person. A gun-free zone is just like putting fish in a barrel. That's all it is. You're just making it so where, let's say somebody did come in there and start doing something crazy. I would be just as helpless as every woman and child in that building. Sure, I might be a little more aggressive at trying to jump out there and just get myself shot, but there's not going to be any returning fire. What there's going to be is a lot of cussing because laws made me leave my firearm outside so I could be shot like a fish in a barrel. And that's the truth of it. I am so sick of these guys. And it's always the guys that are protected with security that want to take away our firearms. People like Pelosi and all them. You don't need firearms while you're surrounded with people protecting you with firearms. I am just so disgusted by those people, man. If you're going to do something wrong with your firearm, then you're going to do it anyway. And if they want to crack down on this, stop being so lenient on it. If I go and do something stupid with my firearm, make that the end of me. Don't let me have another chance to get out. I mean, a lot of these ghetto neighborhoods, that's the problem. They keep letting these hoodlums out there, these gangsters, these hood rats, right back out there with you know, they've already created crimes with illegal firearms in the first place. And you let them right back out there thinking they're not going to get another illegal firearm? A lot of them in these hoods, they got to get another illegal firearm. I mean, too many of them want to kill each other. It's just their problems overrun onto people like me, the law-abiding citizen that tries to stay out of trouble. Now, I get penalized by their mistake. It's just nonsense. But we all know the real goal is just to take away our firearms. It's much easier to control people once you take away their guns. Look at Australia now. Look at a lot of them countries now. And what are those people over there telling America daily? If you'll just get on any social site and read, don't let them take your guns, America. Look what they did to us. Canada, all of them. Exactly. There I did. I just drifted off of it again. But again, that's what it's all about. Thanks for the bullets, buddy. And anybody has your Second Amendment right and like it, fight to keep it. Don't give it up. No. And that is true. If you carry a firearm and you're forced to go somewhere and leave it behind, watch how naked you feel. Watch how naked you feel. And I ain't afraid of other people if they ain't got the firearm, but I don't want to be in there when anybody, it could be a 12-year-old kid come in there with a firearm. You're done. You're helpless. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. Anyway, this one's from Diecast Clown. And I've been wanting to open it, and I've been wasting a lot of time. I'm already 30 minutes. But I'll try to get this one open, and I'll have to do Kelly's later. Sorry, guys. Probably if I didn't ramble. But anyway, he found this one for me, which is pretty cool. 50 Oldsmobile, 88 Coca-Cola. Absolutely did not have that. Did not. That is nice. I don't believe I have a single 50 Oldsmobile, especially not in the Coca-Cola. So thanks, buddy. Again, guys, sorry I get off on a tangent or whatever, and especially on stuff like that affects my way of life. Not to mention, it would even hurt my granddaughter. You know, I wouldn't even be able to protect her. Stand in front of her. You know, it's just wrong. Oh no, this is cool. I saw this. I saw when he got these at the show, and I was like, oh, I love that one, buddy. But I wasn't going to say anything because he gives me so much stuff. I don't want to say anything because then he'll just give me that too. Look at that. That is so cool. Yeah, he even asked me, let me know if you see anything there. I ain't telling you. But this is one I wanted to say. I didn't even leave a comment. I was going to leave a comment about, man, that one looks awesome, but I didn't want to. So I'm afraid he sent it to me. But he already knows what I like, so he sent it to me anyway. That is awesome car, guys. Absolutely love it. I'm sure he probably knew I would, too. Thanks, buddy. That is too cool. And we got some more here. Oh, I know what this one is. This is, which again, he didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate it. I mean, this one, I gave mine up a while back, guys. And it wasn't even a chase. It's that Camaro, look at that. And he messed up and sent me a picture with the price still on it, so I know what he paid for this. And, golly, man. So don't think you're going to go to a show and not get scalped there, too. Because they're scalping at them shows, too. Because chase or not, this wouldn't have cost no more than a regular in the store. But I've actually seen where J-Car Diecast does the same thing. I mean, I found a Chase White Lightning set with the 2-car pack. I just gave it to Hector. Sent it off to Hector's Auto Body and gave it to him because I don't have any. And he actually collects them. I see where J-Car Diecast sells them for $100. That thing didn't cost me any more than the regular one. I mean, it's like, come on, man. But anyway, that's that sweet Camaro. And some of you might remember, some of you might not. But what happened was I had a truck. There was a set. There was 3 of them. And I had a truck that the guy bought. And I had already took it down off of my website and gave it away in one of my giveaways. Whichever one of you guys got it will know because it went to you. And you'll remember that. But, so I had to give him mine because I didn't want to, it was my fault for not taking it off the website. And so after I did, I went ahead and sent him the rest of the set, the Camaro and the other one. Don't remember exactly what it was that went with it. But I just sent them all to him. So, Diecast Clown, our buddy, remembered that and grabbed me the Camaro again. Of course, it's in the chase, which is cool. 750 pieces. That's awesome, buddy. I appreciate that. But again, man, you didn't have to pay that for that. And I'm not even going to try to make it in the trash anymore because I'm not very successful. Oh, and here's that other car I was telling y'all about that I found that was all smashed. And he had found it and told me he would send it to me. And I was like, man, that is awesome. That Maisto, whatever. Yeah, he had already sent me a picture of it. And, but then when I seen it at the store, I really wanted it. But it was smashed. Like somebody stepped on it. You could even see where the bed of the truck was pushed off to the side. So I dug through to see if I could find any more of them because I was going to get it anyway. Even though he was sending me one because I'm sure, well, first thing I would have done was let him know I got one. So, hey, buddy, you don't have to send it to me. And had he already sent it, though, then I still would have kept the one I was getting and just gave it to somebody else. But, yeah, look at that. It just looks so cool. Trying to hurry up, guys. That is awesome. I'm going to put that over there with the other ones. I haven't opened up my last 4 or 5 of those now because I don't have anywhere to put them. And then this thing. Man, when he told me he was getting me this thing, I was like, oh, no way, dude. Because these are not cheap. I don't know what he paid for this because he didn't let this be seen. But, I tell you what, I was only missing number 1 and number 3 of all the team transport sets. And every time I seen it, this is one of them. Every time I seen this one, or even JDC even contacted me one time and told me he found it at a show. And I was like, man, I don't, he's like, do you want it? Want me to get it for you? And I was like, I don't know, man. Every time I see them, they're 55, 60 bucks. And he's like, I'll check and let you know. And sure enough, he comes back, yeah, $55. I was like, nah, man, just forget it. I'll just pass. And and online, I've never seen it cheaper than that. And so I hope our buddy didn't pay that for it. But there it is. I got it. Finally got the number one. And it really irked me because this whole set came out. I had a chance to get it all in the beginning, and I didn't. I grabbed this one, all right? And then when I went back, I'd never seen these again. I did see this one more time, and I just passed on it. Yeah, I just passed on it. Then later on, I wanted it, and I couldn't find it. Never seen it again. Now this one, you find it online. Cheapest I ever found it online was $85. And I found this one online once at a, I don't remember the name of it, but it was a Diecast shop in California. And it was actually online for 28 bucks. And I was like, 28 bucks, I'll take it. So I threw it in my cart, I bought it. I didn't get nothing. Nothing came for like a week or so. So I emailed the guy, hey man, I bought this car, what's going on? Yeah, I can't find it. I've been looking for it and I can't find it. And I'm like, can't find it? Looking for it. And he's like, yeah, I'm just going to refund you your money. So he refunded my money, and that was the end of it. I don't know if he really couldn't find it, or if he realized, oops, that car's going for 55, 60 bucks. I'm not giving it to that dude for 28. I don't know. But that was the closest I ever come to finding it again. But look at that. Man, I appreciate it, buddy. Now there's one. Number 3 is the only one I'm missing now. And of course that's Supreme. There was one with a Supreme. But I don't consider that part of the set, because it's not one of the numbered sets, you know. And neither is the Legend Corvette that I just got from our buddy Fern C. But I did want that one because it's super cool. I don't really care about that Supreme. And but this is one. Now I'm only missing that. And like I said, you can't hardly see it for less than 85 bucks, man. And sorry, but I'm not even going to pay 55 bucks for this. This ain't going to do it. And but man, I sure hope you didn't pay that for that, buddy. I hope you got a deal on it. But judging by the price they wanted for this, I can't hardly believe you got a deal on that. Sounds like they scalp them at the shows too, you know? It's like, I don't know, man. Anymore, I only blame myself if I don't beat the scalper there. Can't hardly put it on the people anymore. I mean, especially now that I take what I want when I find it. If I tell you right now, if I walked in and found these on there, I'd take every single one of them. Well, if there was 10 or 15 of them, I wouldn't take 10 or 15 of them, but I'd take at least 5 of those suckers. And if there was 10 of them, I'd probably take at least 8. But only because I know I'm going to want 3, 4, and I know people are going to want them. But it doesn't matter why I'm taking them. The fact is I'm taking them. Now, sure, to a lot of us collectors, it matters if you're going to go sell them for, 10, 20, 30 bucks. But again, it's kind of the same thing. I'm still taking them, and the next collector's not going to find them. So once I started doing that, I realized more and more that I don't know what to say about scalpers. Sure, it still makes us mad and all, but really, the people are buying it. The people are buying it. I mean, how can you stop them if the people are going to keep buying it? What can you say? I'm going to put that up before I drop it. Again, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I better let you all go. It's been 40 minutes. I did not get to our buddy Kelly's. But I will do a video on it tomorrow. Sorry, guys. I rambled on too much again. So I appreciate that, buddy. Diecast Clown, Alex Long, these are all awesome. I really love that. I tell you what, I love it, but I love that car right there. I mean, all of them are awesome. That 55 is just banging. And I appreciate that, buddy. And thanks again, Mr. Long. That was awesome, too. Never, ever have I even seen that General Lee Johnny Lightning. Guarantee you our buddy Diecast Clown will love that too, because he loves the General Lee. Never seen that, buddy. Have you? That is just too cool. Wish I had 2 of them. I'd send it to you. Matter of fact, if you liked it so darn much, I'd probably send it to you anyway. I mean, I got a loose one. I don't have that. Never have even seen it. That is awesome. That's crazy. Anyway, thanks guys. Appreciate it. That's awesome. I'll talk to y'all next time. Sorry I didn't get it all in there again. Maybe if I didn't ramble so much. I hope to do a video tomorrow, so I will see y'all again. But if not, if I don't see you guys, Merry Christmas. Have a good time. Y'all take care. Peace. Outro.